this is something I've been thinking about for a while. I don't know. I don't know. I think women can relate to this, but like the spiritual cost that women live up to society's beauty standards. I don't know, and like the psychological and emotional harm that is put on women to, uh, I don't know, their like their body dissatisfaction and emotional harm. I don't know, and I think men to some degree this affects them too because they want to feel attractive, but it's just like I don't know. I feel like they're unrealistic beauty standards, and I feel like it affects us spiritually. So like feelings of never feeling like you're good enough and putting more value on your appearance. So I don't know, and I don't know. Growing up, I'd see women spending hours on their hair and makeup and their outfit, and I was just like, why? And like, it doesn't seem like the men really spend that much time on their outer appearance. But I think it's like society, TV and society has like made it that women have to like, be beautiful to be accepted. And I don't know, and like I feel like men kind of look at women like they devalued women, like, maybe looked at them like they're a piece of meat, or I don't know. I feel like we don't look at people's inner beauty as much as our outer beauty, just in my opinion. So I was just thinking like ways that we, might want to embrace natural beauty. I don't know, not wearing makeup, and I don't know, like I remember my ex-husband said that you don't why don't you wear makeup? Why don't you, you know, wear sexier clothes and do your hair? And I remember asking a male coworker, like, what he told me, and he's like, that's all fake. That's not real. So I don't know. I just and then like working in college campuses, seeing young girls wearing hardly anything, and I just feel like that's I don't know. You don't need to do that to feel beautiful. So uh, I don't know. I
Yeah,
just
so
yeah
I would definitely say when you realize that you are beautiful just the way you are, then you don't really care what anybody else thinks. You know, who are you really trying to impress anyway? People that don't even really care anyway. So
yeah
I wouldn't do anything for anybody else. I would do what makes you happy and uplifts you, and be a free bird. You don't want to be in no one's cage, or you don't want their perceptions to attach to you and stick to you, and you don't want their perceptions to become your perceptions of yourself. So I would just do whatever you want. When I was in the Himalayan mountains, I wore the same thing for years. I
yeah
didn't care what anybody think. I slept,
yeah
you know, I traveling light. These swamis, these sadhus, they have one dhoti, one yogic uniform. Is watch it and wear it forever. They're not really care what other people think about their hair, or or what their clothes are. That they're comfortable who they are inside themselves. So I think a lot of people who wear makeup and try to be something that they're not for other people are kind of sending the wrong signals out into
yeah
the world. Like, accept me for who I am, my true, authentic self. And if you don't, go away. And if you realize your true inner potential, you don't really care what other people think. And that's really liberating, and that's really freeing. You don't want to be in no one's box. Why don't you wear makeup? Because I don't feel like I'll do whatever I want. I'm a free bird, and you control nothing over here. Why don't you put on some makeup? Why don't you do
yeah
your hair?
yeah
Why don't you get out of my face?
yeah
I'm a free bird. I'm gonna do whatever I want, and they hate that the most. They want they want you to give them your power. They want to be in control. They want to guide your life. They want you to care what they think. But if you have the affirmation like, I don't work for you, you don't put food on my family's table, you're not in my family, I don't really care what you think about my spiritual practice or my appearance anyway, you know? I'll do whatever I want, and I'm going to be a free bird, and I'm going to be liberated, and I'm going to attain a state of moksha where I don't care about nothing. So if you don't work for anybody, you're free. When I was in the Himalayan mountains, I I had no job. I didn't punch a time clock, you know. I didn't show up to work at 9 a.m. I got up when I felt like it. I did whatever I want. I was a free bird. So, you know, money, I wasn't controlled by money. Let's say it like that. It was a non-issue in the Himalayan mountains. They didn't talk about it at all. I don't remember them ever talking about it. We didn't care about money at all. So it was really liberating and freeing that you didn't care what anybody thought. This is who I am. Love me or leave me alone. If you don't like who I am, get lost, you know? This is who I am. Oh, I don't like you. You should make your hair longer, or you should do this or that. Who cares? I'm in control of my life. I'm the king or queen of my castle. I do whatever I want. And if you don't accept it, that's good. I don't want you to accept it. It's between me and God. I do whatever I want, you know? And when you come to that realization, they hate that the most, because you're breaking the chains that enslave you, you know? Like, I don't care what you think. What I care what you think. I do whatever I want, you know? Namaste. I'm Vedagurudev, and today I'm going to share a proven spiritual system that's already helped thousands experience deep transformation. When you join the Kriya Yoga School Masterclass, here's exactly what you'll get. Weekly deep dive classes, Saturday at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Bi-monthly Holy Fire Yagna ceremonies to clear energetic blocks. Weekly satsangs and Q&A, Wednesdays at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Instant access to over 200 plus on-demand classes on asanas, pranayama, mantra japa, and meditation. Direct VIP access to me for daily mentorship and support. This is not just information, it's direct transmission, guidance, and transformation. Thousands have already said yes to the Kriya Yoga path. And if you're here now, something inside you is ready to. Click the Join Now button below, choose your membership, and begin your journey to inner freedom today. See you inside the Kriya Yoga School Masterclass. I like these statues in my yard. I like my spiritual tradition, my spiritual practice. If you don't approve, it doesn't matter. It's between me and God. Oh, I think you should make your hair this way, or I think you should put on makeup. I think you should get lost, because I'm the king of my castle and I'll do whatever I want, you know?
Yeah.
Like, you know, if I feel whatever I feel, it's up to me, because I'm in control. And when you start taking back your power and not giving away your power to other people, what a liberating thing that is. My favorite affirmation is like, I don't work for you. You know, I'll do whatever I want. Oh, well, you should cut your trees, or you should take down your statues. No, I'll do whatever I want. I don't work for you. I don't remember ever getting a paycheck from you. Actually, I pay you money. You don't pay me.
Yeah.
So when you look at, let's say, the American government, they work for us. They're civil servants. You know, why should we be slaves to them? You're their boss. They're not our boss, but they don't want you to come to that realization. They want you to think, oh, we need them. They're going to save us from the big bad wolf, you know? They're going to protect and serve us. Oh, yeah, sure. Right. You know? But when you come to that realization that you do whatever you want, what a freeing thing that is, you know? I'm a free bird. I do whatever I want, wake up whatever time I want, do whatever I want. And if you don't approve, it doesn't matter. I don't work for you. So, yeah, I would definitely say live your life. And this is the fast track, the lightning path to moksha, liberation. I don't care. You know, why do I need to know what my neighbor thinks? You know, if you don't approve of my statues or my spiritual practice, doesn't matter. I don't work for you. So, yeah, I would always put that in your pocket. I don't work for you. And
I don't work for you.
somebody you work for, maybe you adjust that. Like, all right, well, this guy gives me a paycheck. You know, I got to kiss his butt every now and then, but at least I can pay my rent. People that don't pay your rent, they matter zero. Goose egg, right? That's how much they matter, you know? So I would probably say this is one of the most profound lessons I learned in the Maya delusional world. If you give your power away, people will have your power. But if you don't give it away, like, they don't have your power, and they hate that. They want to be in control. They want their narrative to be your narrative. They want their ghost story to become your ghost story. But when you start becoming the king of your castle and you start becoming the creator of your own universe, the creator of your own reality, you make it however you want. I do whatever I want. And if you don't approve, it doesn't matter. I don't work for you. So I would say have that affirmation in your pocket. Try it out. You know, when your neighbor comes up to you and says, what do you think about Donald Trump and his policies? Nothing. I don't even know who that is. They don't exist in my universe. That's my other affirmation. Who? Who? You don't know who Donald Trump is? No, he doesn't exist in my universe. Oh, what do you think about war in Israel or wherever there's war? Doesn't exist in my universe. You know, I'm Ramayana Maharishi. It doesn't exist in my universe. What do you think of World War II? Doesn't exist in my universe. So make all these people and all their perception not exist in your universe, you know? Well, why don't you wear makeup? Because I am the queen of my castle and I do whatever I want. If I wake up and I feel like I want to put on some makeup, I will. If I don't, then I won't, you know? So when you have this perception, I always like the sannyasi or the sadhu or the agori. They have nothing. They have the clothes on their back. Maybe they have a little bag with some things in there, mostly devotional puja materials, and they don't care. Walk around, wake up what time they want, go where they want. That's a very liberating and freeing thing because you're not caring what anybody else says. This is a solo, individualized, personalized path, and it's between you and God. So what other people think of it, who cares, you know? You know, why don't you wear Swami colors? Because I don't feel like it. I like wearing white, you know? If you don't approve, it doesn't matter because I don't work for you. Namaste. I'm Vedagurudev, and today I'm going to share a proven spiritual system that's already helped thousands experience deep transformation. When you join the Kriya Yoga School Masterclass, here's exactly what you'll get. Weekly deep dive classes, Saturday at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Bi-monthly Holy Fire Yagna ceremonies to clear energetic blocks. Weekly satsangs and Q&A, Wednesdays at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Instant access to over 200 plus on-demand classes on asanas, pranayama, mantra japa, and meditation. Direct VIP access to me for daily mentorship and support. This is not just information, it's direct transmission, guidance, and transformation. Thousands have already said yes to the Kriya Yoga path. And if you're here now, something inside you is ready to. Click the Join Now button below, choose your membership, and begin your journey to inner freedom today. See you inside the Kriya Yoga School Masterclass. Have that affirmation, I don't work for you, and have that mindset that I don't want other people's ghost story narrative to become my narrative. Just be like, yeah, whatever. If you want to believe that, fine for you, but I'm in control here, no one else, right? I don't want to be in your box. I don't want to be in your cage. I don't want your narrative to become my narrative. You know, my guru used to say what I liked. He said, most people were in love with the chain that enslaves them, right? They love that chain. Misery enjoys company. I'm miserable and people control me and treat me like a slave. I want you to be a slave. Why can't you be a slave? Nope, I'm a free bird. You know, I like this story I read. It was called Jonathan Living Seagull. And the other seagulls hated Jonathan Living Seagull because he wanted to fly high as he could. They wanted him to stay in the landfill and eat the trash. So when he didn't want to eat the trash, they hated him. They talked bad about him, but he didn't care. He wanted to fly high. So be a free bird. Don't be in anybody's box. Don't be in anybody's cage. Do whatever you want, you know, and tell people, I don't work for you. That's my affirmation. That's a powerful statement.
I don't work for you. I love it.
I don't work for you. You know, you're taking the trash out to the curb. I don't work for you. I don't work for you. You. I don't work for any of you. Free bird, you know. Do whatever I want.
Yeah.
So be like the Himalayan yogis. Wake up whatever time you want. Go wherever you want. Do whatever you want. No rules, no regulations. Be a free bird. I don't work for you. And also put the who affirmation in your pocket too. Who? Don't exist in my universe. What do you think of Donald Trump? Who? What do you think of Kim Kardashian? Who? What do you think about Kansas City Chiefs? Who? They don't exist in my universe. I live in a blissed out universe with birds, trees, water, and it's totally divine and powerful. So yeah, make your universe however you want.
I love it. I don't know. You don't work for me. I don't work for you. Who?
Who are you? You know,
Yeah.
I don't work for you. You know, why don't you go down the street and get me a sandwich? I don't work for you. You know, why don't you wear makeup? I don't work for you. Do whatever I want.
You're not the
And when
boss
you
of
have
me.
that mindset and that self-realization, they can't control you. You want to wear makeup? Go ahead. Go in the bathroom, put on some makeup. You know, I don't feel like wearing makeup, and I don't know how you control anything over here. I do whatever I want.
Yeah. Well, Kasan Lee, he says, hello, Guru and Veronica. Hello, Kasan. Nice to see
Hello,
you.
Kasan Lee. Good to have you back.
Yeah.
You know, if you have any questions, put it in the YouTube chat. We'll answer it all wholeheartedly.
He says that Guru was on a roll today.
Oh,
Wind you up.
I woke up a little slow, but when I shake off the rust, I get going. Especially when I hear like other people's perceptions becoming my perceptions. I'm a free bird. I'm liberated. You know, you want to activate me? Try to put me in your cage or your box.
Yeah,
not happening.
Oh, hold on. Kasan Lee sends a laughing, smiling face, enjoying himself. Sandy says, "Hi, beautiful souls. Just me, or has this week been Maying? It has for me."
Oh yeah, the Maya keeps on Maying. That is for sure. Every day is a test as a yogi, as my guru used to say. So stay strong out there, light beings. They're coming. They're pulling you in all directions. They're trying to shock your system. They're coming every which way. My guru, I like when my guru said the ego don't come from through the front door. It usually crawls through the back window. So be four-face God, Brahma, looking forward, looking backwards, looking to the right, looking to the left. You know, have your head on a swivel. They're coming for sure.
Yes.
But if you have that awareness and you have that realization that you see the pieces of the chessboard and you see the Wizard of Oz behind the curtain, you're waiting for him. Come on with it, you know? So, yeah, put your chest out and your chin up and put one foot in front of the other. That's the best you got.
That's the best
Words of wisdom from Captain Dan of Kriya Yoga, Vedagurudev.
Come at me, bro.
Come at me, bro. That's the best you got. Light work, kindergarten over here. Easy day at the office, you know? But they're definitely coming, and their psyops, their conscious attacks are constantly, you know, pulling you in all directions. And they're doing everything they can to steal your attention, steal your money, trick you into buying something that you don't need, selling you a fake dream of happiness that they don't have. So just be aware. You know, happiness is internal, not external. Happiness is inside, not outside. So when you see that and you have that perception and that mantra in your pocket, then you would be like, oh, this will make you happy. No, it won't. And my inner work will make me happy. This is just a piece of metal. It has no happiness in it, you know? I don't want your ghost story to become my ghost story. So
yeah, not my story.
protect your inner happiness, right?
Yes.
Don't give it away. Don't let other people sell you some snake oil that they don't have. Like, hello, friend. Do you want happiness? Buy this car. You don't even have happiness. I have happiness.
Yes.
So you're selling me, you're lying to me. You're selling me something that you don't have. Only person that can define my happiness is me, no one else. So that kills the whole marketing department at Walmart right there.
Yeah.
You ever feel alone on your spiritual journey, looking for real soul connections? Make real soul connections with real spiritual people worldwide. Go to soulender.com. Want to master the supreme science of Kriya Yoga and finally experience real inner transformation, go to kriyayogamasterclass.com. Resonating with the spiritual calling, hit subscribe and watch all of our daily Kriya Yoga videos on our YouTube channel at Vedagurudev. And keep your inner light shining bright every day, and click the related video right here.